The woman pulled the trigger in front of everyone, yet she mysteriously came back to life that night. And without hesitation, she fired at the husband who had betrayed her. Soon the ghost bride shooting case dominated the headlines. The public was thrown into panic. As the situation grew more serious, the inspector had no choice but to seek help from the great detective Sherlock Holmes. But when Holmes arrived at the morgue, he found the so-called ghost bride tightly chained to the autopsy table. The staff explained this was the only way to prevent her from resurrecting and committing crimes. But as a materialist, Holmes found this practice utterly ridiculous. He refused to believe in ghostly resurrections or murderous spirits. However, the coroner insisted the body before them was indeed the bride who had just died yesterday, and she was the one who killed her husband last night. Numerous witnesses had seen the crime with their own eyes. Faced with the facts, Watson declared there could only be one truth. Amy must have had a secret twin sister, but this theory was immediately dismissed by the inspector. He had already investigated. Amy only had one brother who had died 4 years ago. The bizarre case left even Holmes baffled. A month passed quickly. During this time, 5 more men were killed. The inspector informed Holmes all victims without exception were shot by the ghost bride in their own homes. As the investigation hit a dead end, a visitor named Mrs. Carmichael came to Holmes's residence. She said her husband saw the ghost bride yesterday. At first, she didn't take it seriously until this morning, when she followed her husband's footsteps to the garden and witnessed the ghost bride with her own eyes. The apparition even spoke a sentence.
This night, Eustace Carmichael, you will die.
Holmes and Watson went to the Carmichael estate. They ordered the servants to lock all doors and windows, while they kept watch at the entrance. As night fell, the ghost bride appeared right on schedule. Dressed in white like a specter, Holmes refused to believe in ghosts. He immediately charged at the figure. To his shock, the ghost bride vanished into thin air before his eyes. At the same moment, a scream came from inside the mansion. Realizing something was wrong, they rushed upstairs. When they reached the hallway, they found Mr. Carmichael already dead.